Ladies and gentlemen, it's me again, and I have come today uh, to talk about a video I uploaded 2 weeks ago. And this is the video. The video said, is Biafra the reason Igbos are building new houses in Enugu? Because of this video, many people have argued, I have friends here, that maybe it is because of Biafra agitation that Enugu State is developing. Because if you come to Enugu State today and you see the way people are building houses, you will not believe it. Almost everywhere, and people thought it was because of Biafra. Now, I will tell you that we have argued about this, and all of a sudden somebody came and cleared the air for us, and we happened to understood the reason. The reason was not because of Biafra. Now, but before I continue on this matter, or as I am talking about this matter, I will still be showing you all those developments that are happening in Enugu State. And today I come up with 10 streets to show you. I come up with a 10 street. So I will show you 10 streets where the developments are happening in Enugu State this week, because there are many streets everywhere development is going on in Enugu State. So, but today I come up with 10 streets because I can't show you everything in one day. So after this 10 street, then we will talk the reason why this development is happening. So for this 10 street, I am right now in the street number 1. The street number 1 is this. As you look at this, you find out that this place has no road. Only houses you see. You see? Bad road, and you see some demarcation to show that the road will be here, or the street. Okay, if you look at here, you find that almost everybody is building houses here. Almost everybody is building house here. Okay, look at it. And this is our street number 1, which means there are no many houses here. But as we go in, or we count street number 1, 2, 3, our street number 10 or 8, 9, 10 will show you that, wow, the way Enugu State really looks. Okay, so this is our street number 1. So street number 1, you see, there are many houses they are building here. You see upstairs and everywhere, new houses. And as you see it, there is no old house here. So for that reason, this is our street number 1 today. See the houses, lined up everywhere. Everywhere people are buying land and building houses. And this shows development, because development is when houses are new, not you build 2 houses here and 10 houses are old house. That is not development. And this is the reason we are arguing. What is really the reason? So we come up with 10 street today. Our first street is this street we are seeing. Let's go to our second street. Our second street is this street. Look at the way it is. Is a new street. Okay, this is a new street. Nobody live here, or if anybody live here, the person hasn't lived here for long. So see the street as it is, new houses everywhere, the development everywhere. So this is our street number 2. Let's go to our street number 3. Our street number 3 is still the same, building everywhere and everybody buying houses where nobody lives. And later on, I will tell you the reason they are doing this. Because there are no fools to do this. Nobody is a fool to come and build house in a place where another place where is not developed. But now the first development to come there, and that has a reason. Now we can see someone use opportunity and open the restaurant here, because the builders have to eat. Like where they are working here, they have to eat. This is our street number 3. Let's go to our street number 4. Our street number 4 has a name, because some of all these streets have no name. So then this is Mrs. Peliza Ogashi Street. Oh yeah. So if you Google this, you will come up here. You will find out that this Mrs. Peliza Ogashi Street is in Enugu State. It's not in another place. Okay. Now this is a road that connects to the place, and this is the street. Let's go to the street. You see development as it is going on. Houses everywhere, and all these houses, they are new. Now I am coming up to tell you the reason why this development is happening, and you are going to agree with me, because the speed the development is going on in Enugu State is, oh my God, is amazing. So let's go to street number 5. The street number 5 is this. It's called Kade Mma Ken Ma Ofoname Street. Okay, Ken Ma Ofoname Street is our street number 5. And if you take a look, see the development everywhere. See it. Oh my God, it's amazing. And I will tell you the reason why all these things are happening. Let's go deeper. You see, the street is just like this, and the people build house everywhere, new houses, right? Okay, let's go to our street number 6. Our street number 6 is this. It's even impossible to pass on street number 6. It is called Ebere Ubese Street. Okay, Ebere Ubesie Street. If you Google it, you will see it that this is in Enugu State, right? Okay, so see this man? I think he is mixing some cement here. Okay, you see? Development everywhere and houses. You see? If I follow here, I come back, you see? The street and also the road have been constructed, although not tied, to show you that they are doing it with a plan. It's not just come up and build houses. We will still tell you the reason why all these things are happening because we have argued about it today. So see another one. This is Ike Ekweremadu Street. Okay, see the way Ike Ekweremadu Street it looks. New houses going on here. You see, new projects everywhere, everywhere. New houses and So then let's go to our street number 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our street number 8. This is our street number 8. It doesn't have a name because it's a new street. So it is not like Kekweremadu Street that has a name because it's not all that a new street. But this one is a new street. So because of that, it doesn't have name. So look at it. Development, new houses everywhere. You see? Sometimes I get confused on where I am. Okay? Look at it. But we know, you see? Oh my goodness. This street is amazing. See houses here, they are building everywhere. Everywhere. I even believe that Enugu State is the best place to invest for housing. Okay. Okay, let's go to our street number 9. Oh my God, this street number 9. Okay, our street number 9 has a road. And I will still tell you the reason why street number 9 has a road. Okay, street number 9 has a road and well planned. You see it? You see it? Now, the reason street number 9 has a road is that the street number 9 is now over 2 years. I will tell you the reason why it happened. Okay, because we have verified every details. You see? Wow. See the road? You see the road? But it is a new street. It is a new street with a road. Okay? Now, let's go to our street number 10. Okay. Our street number 10 also has road and looks beautiful. Look at how it is. It is well planned and you see, but it is a new street though. See sand and everywhere. People are walking. So here is not for living. You can't live here because it is for people are still constructing it now. The argument happened to be that I will tell you the reason why it is happening. That it is not because of Biafra agitation, but Biafra agitation is a part of it. Is a part of it, but not the major reason. We know the major reason why Enugu State is developing. Now, in all the streets I have shown to you, most of them don't have roads. I mean, the roads are not tied. Now, about 2 of them have tied road. Now, the point why Enugu State is building houses and why Igbos prefer to build house in Enugu State is now what I'm going to tell you now. You see this Giraffe Street. You see how it is. Now, the street has already been finished. But that is still project going on here. But it's, I would say, almost finished, right? But you can see that here is not plastered and so on and so forth. But it is almost finished. Okay? Now, there is a reason why Enugu State is developing. And that is this street I'm going to show to you now. You see this street here? Look at it. Beautiful street, right? Okay, this looks like Europe. Now, the reason Enugu State is developing is not because of the Biafra agitation. It is because of the government. The Enugu State government is selling land. Now, why is Enugu State different from other states? The reason is that the difference is this. Enugu State government owns land in Enugu. Almost all the land in Enugu Metropolitan, even outside Enugu Metropolitan, is owned by the government. This means that the government can come up with a plan and a design and carve out an area and made a plan of how that place would look like, okay, and then begin to sell the plots. But you can't get the land directly from the government. So what the government does is they contact a good agent, trusted agent, and they sell this area to the agent. And the agent will come up and advertise the land on TV and so on and so forth, and the people begin to buy the land. So when you buy the land, this land, you have already your street has already been marked as a new place. Now it become the agent or the government to work on tying the road. According to my information, all the new lands that they are selling these days, okay, once the houses are built, then the government will come up and tie the road. And this makes development to go very fast in Enugu State because there are many Igbo people who live abroad and want to build house in their villages. But the point is that living in village is not the best advice now because there is no good road, nothing. So then some of all these Igbo people who live abroad, they are now buying houses in these places that I am talking about. Building nice houses and buying houses here. Okay. So once the houses are completed, the government will come and then finish their project by tying the road. Sometimes they get the road tied before before the project is finished. And this also made the houses in Enugu, the housing business in Enugu to go high because you buy a land, if you don't want to develop it, there is always people who will come and buy it. So you can build a house and later you sell it to people. People who are not ready even to build buy land in advance, and after 6 months or 1 year, they sell it back to the people who are ready to build, and they build because once they finish building, they tie the road. Okay, and this advantage that Enugu State have, many other states do not have it. You understand? Like if you go to many states, they don't have land. If they do, the land they have is very far away from the metropolitan, or from the developed area, or from the town. So, but Enugu State is not like that. Enugu State has land close to the capital. So they mark those lands and they sell it, and they plan it. And this is also one of the reasons that the Igbo people happen to choose Enugu State as the state that they are going to support and develop, because this development I'm talking is not only happening here, it's also happening on the express because there is no road, there is no houses when you go to Enugu Road, and it is well planned, but no houses. You are not allowed to build house in places like Independence Avenue, so on and so forth, places like that. Now they have come up with a plan to build houses in those places. And these new houses that they are building, or they have come up the plan with, is amazing. These new houses they are going to build there are amazing houses, and you are going to see it. You are going to see it. So the new houses, this is how it looks more or less.
That's it. For example, this is Holy Ghost Road, Ogui. Can you see what it looks like? Ogui new layout. How do you expect someone to live in such an environment? It's evil. It is total evil, and it's right there. If you drive away 5 minutes from here, you will see what I'm talking about. This is the environment we have, and we have 2 deputy governors from Abia State. I'm from Ebony State. Enugu is not here. And Anambra is not here. Onitsha is actually one of the worst cities to live in the world. Look at it. This is what you have. How can you see such an environment and you don't feel pity for your people? You know, these things can be disrupted and stopped immediately. So I believe in doing things. See what I propose on the other side. You know, this is my design, and we are proposing to do it. Just creating an environment like this. You can see on the lower end are arcades where you have shops. You know, and you know that architecture of a city creates jobs. It's not government. Government doesn't create jobs. It's how you design your city that creates jobs. Instead of having those long boundary walls. Boundary walls are actually, they have no values at all.
And this is how it looks. So that Enugu State will not look like other states. It will have to look different. And because of that, people are rushing to buy land in Enugu State. So thank you very much for watching. And you have known the reason why people are buying houses in Enugu State. That the reason is that Enugu government own the land around Enugu State. Almost all the land in Enugu State, except maybe the ones in the village, in the local government, deep local government, I mean, you know. So because of that, Enugu State can come up with a plan and sell a land and come up with the design, how they want the place to be built. And this is the reason Enugu State is beautiful this way. But in other places, lands are owned by the individuals. I mean, by the citizens. By the, you know, so because of that, they don't sell their land at the same time. Like if you want to buy a land in some street in Nigeria, you know, so you can't sell land in one street in one day or even 1 year, because the person who owns land number 2 may not want to sell it, but the one who owns number 3 is ready to sell. But after the number 3, you may not get land till number 7. After number 7, maybe another person want to sell land again, because they just don't want to sell land and they don't need the money. But this one is that the government come up with the idea that, okay, we will be mapping up some areas and come up with a nice design, tie the place, and then we sell the land to people, and the people develop. Once the place is finished, then we put electric poles and so on and so forth, and distribute everything the way it's supposed to be, and they start living. And that is good. So thank you very much, and I hope you have understood the reason Enugu State is developing. So thank you, and you are watching Intervlog. We tell you to keep on watching Intervlog, because from Intervlog you will be hearing information about the development in Igbo land and Enugu State in particular for the moment, because we are not only going to be in Enugu State alone. We will go to other places. Okay, so but now we are in Enugu State. But once we finish from Enugu State, we go to other states. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are watching a vlog. And know it that we post a video almost every day. Almost every day. Sometimes we post daily, and sometimes we post 2 times a day. So if you want to know about development in Enugu State, then this is your channel.